As we head into the weekend, we wanted to reflect on these words. The foundation of the world is love. Words spoken by the late Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI. Just over 1 week ago, he was laid to rest in the grottos of St. Peter's Basilica. Joseph Ratzinger was born in Germany back in 1927. When he was 5 years old, he presented flowers to the Archbishop of Munich, announcing his intention to one day become a cardinal. He would go on to become a priest in the early 1950s, Archbishop of Munich in the late 1970s, and true to his childhood wish, a cardinal in 1993. In 2005, at the age of 78, he was elected pope following the death of Pope John Paul II. Upon his election, Ratzinger took the name Benedict XVI. He then stepped out onto the balcony overlooking St. Peter's Square and called himself a simple, humble worker in the vineyard of the Lord. He was known as a brilliant teacher and a social conservative, dubbed God's Rottweiler for his staunch protection of the church's doctrine, never bending with the changing times. In 2008, during his first visit to the United States as Pope, he held Mass in Yankee Stadium before a crowd of nearly 60,000. He told the crowd authority, obedience. To be frank, these are not easy words to speak nowadays, especially in a society which rightly places a high value on personal freedom. During his papacy, Pope Benedict found himself handling one of the church's biggest crises in decades, as allegations of clerical child sex abuse piled up. In 2010, the Pope admitted, quote, "Today, we see in a truly terrifying way that the greatest persecution of the church does not come from outside enemies, but is born of sin within the church." He met and apologized directly to some victims, but critics always felt his actions were not enough. In 2013, Pope Benedict shocked the world, becoming the first pope to resign in nearly 600 years. He would spend the remainder of his days living inside Vatican City, dying on the last day of 2022 at the age of 95. His successor, Pope Francis, overseeing his funeral, calling Benedict a faithful friend to Jesus, saying, "May your joy be complete as you hear his voice now and forever." Rest in peace. Did you know your internet service provider knows literally everything you do online? How about that? Well, you have got to check out private internet access. These days, getting on the internet without a VPN is a risky business. Internet service providers are tracking your every move. They're looking at you. Big companies are profiting off of you. Cyber criminals are trying to steal your data. Jeez. Maybe at this point you're thinking, wait, what's a VPN? How's it going to prevent all that? A VPN is a virtual private network. That means private internet access encrypts your internet activity and disguises your online identity, making it more difficult for third parties to track your activities online and steal your data. Private internet access, a VPN, hides your IP address and encrypts your internet connection. This way, you're in control of your data and your digital life is shielded from all the rude snoopers. Plus, they have apps for all operating systems and they're really user-friendly. So if you want to enjoy all the benefits of private internet access, now is the time to subscribe. Go to piavpn.com/Megyn, piavpn.com/Megyn, and get an 83% discount. 83%. That's just $2.03 a month to protect yourself. And you also get 4 extra months, completely free. But you must go to piavpn.com/Megyn for a truly private digital life. One last time, piavpn.com/Megyn. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.